What's up, guys? Oh my goodness, just got home from the conference. And I said, man, I gotta talk about this for a minute. Night is not over yet though. I'm gonna go head back out tonight. But as you can see, I got my little lanyard on. Pretty cool. You know? And gotta say, man, life-changing experience today. Honestly, it was a absolute, my head is still spinning. I feel like I'm dreaming right now. Seriously, the people that I met today, that walked up to me, mind you, some of them. First of all, let me tell you who I had a long talk with today. I had a talk with Swan Baker today. Dr. Swan Baker, the carnivore man, the big guy. Talked to him for a long time. He's a Bitcoiner. He had one of these things on us, and he's walking by himself. I walked up to him, I said, Dr. Baker? He goes, oh, hey, how you doing? Shook my hand, almost crushed my hand. He's a big dude. I'm a big guy. He's big. Got to talking to him, pulled to the side. He was just talking to me about carnivore and blah, blah, blah. The nicest guy you will ever meet. It's crazy, man. I'd be here all day telling you the conversations I had, but that was one of the big ones. That's, you know, outside of the Bitcoiners. I did see some celebrities today. I didn't talk to them. Another cool moment. Rajat Soni. Rajat. He was over there talking to our friend Daniel, me and Jor's friend Daniel from the Living in the Future group. And then he stopped. He goes, oh my God, I need to talk to somebody. This is what Daniel told me. He came right over to me and said, hey man, I love your channel, man. Love your videos. Big fan of yours. I'm like, what? I could not believe that, right? Now, I had some people come up to me. You know, it's a Bitcoin conference, of course. You know what I mean? But Rajat Soni comes up to me. Now, mind you, I've never spoken to Rajat. He's never commented. I said, dude, I thought Jor was messing with me. And he was like, no, man, I'm a big fan. He goes, I've been watching your videos before I started the channel. I said, wow. I said, well, I'm a big fan too, man. Gave each other our props and stuff, started talking. I asked him a couple questions, got to talking, and we're cool now. He actually just texted me too. He's not going out tonight. He told me to tell the boys he's not partying tonight. He's tired. I said, I don't blame you, because he took a lot of pictures with a lot of people. Then, Jor had disappeared. It was almost like I was Jor's bodyguard. You know, me and Jor stand next to each other. And one of our friends, like I said, Daniel, was like, what's the over-under, Jerry? How many people come up to you and take pictures and blah, blah, blah. It was cool. And Jor had a lot of people walk up to him just out of nowhere. And I'm like, you know, standing guard with him, like, hey, don't mess with my boy Jor. And I seen Robin Sierra. He was in a booth. He was interviewing Gary Cardone. Not Grant, but Gary. I did see Grant Cardone, too. He was in there. And Robin is tall as hell. But he was sitting down. He was, you know, interviewing Gary. I said, that's somebody I want to talk to, because I consider Robin a friend of mine. You know, I've done 2 interviews with him, and we've talked a lot offline and stuff like that. And that's the guy I just want to meet. You know, he's, again, I consider him a Bitcoin friend. And so all of a sudden, we're all in a group talking, and all of a sudden I see Jor, like, disappear. I'm like, what the hell's Jor at? Because I always keep my eye on Jor, where he's at. And all of a sudden I seen him sitting over there in the corner of the table, and I see freaking Robin in the same table. So I walked up to the table, and Robin looks up and sees me. He just does this biggest grin. He's like, Jerry. I said, Robin, what's up, man? We started, you know, shaking hands and laughing and stuff. And every time I would talk, he would laugh. He goes, man, you need to be a comedian, man. And I said, well, I don't know about that. And we was laughing and stuff. And, of course, we all took pictures and stuff. If you want to see those, they'll probably be in the Signal group and stuff. But it was cool, man. It was cool because, you know, I make videos, too. And you know, I don't consider myself like a big YouTuber or nothing like that, but I do make Bitcoin YouTube videos, so people watch them. And in that area, in that realm that I'm in, there's going to be people that watch my videos. And I had this one man come up to me, Sid. He came up to me, and he was just like, oh my God, I can't believe I met you. All these things. He was saying such nice things, man. And he literally started crying, man. He started crying. He was so happy to meet me. And I was just like, wow, man. Wow. And he said, man, I wrote you in my thing, and I wrote this thing about you, and I want everybody to see you, and all these things. Now, I'm not telling you guys this to brag, okay? I'm telling you this, and you ask the people with me. I was very uncomfortable with a lot of this stuff, because you know me, I'm a little too humble sometimes, and I don't give myself enough credit. That's what Daniel says. But I'm telling you this because I'm telling you my experience, and I'm highly suggesting you guys make YouTube videos and go to these events, man. It's incredible, man. Because again, I do make content, but I'm a creator and I'm a consumer. So watching these dudes and then seeing them in person, it's just like internet meets real world. And when you can physically touch somebody and you guys are like, you know, just grabbing each other's hands, holding hands, you know, shaking hands, and just that admiration of each other. Doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, right? But if you've been in this space, especially as long as me, because I've been doing videos longer than all these guys, longer than Robin, Rajat, you know, Jor. I've been doing this for a long time, 4.5, almost 5 years. September 20th will be 5 years for me. So 4.5 years, I guess, whatever it is. I've been doing this for a while, man. And again, I know I don't got a lot of subscribers and stuff, and the YouTube algorithms don't like me, but the ultimate respect is getting respect from your peers. And I got that today. I feel pretty vindicated about that, because again, I get a little bit down and stuff. I'm a human being. You know, I know you guys watch me and think, oh, Jerry, you got good videos and stuff. But again, when you're behind the scenes and you're with me, you know, looking at your channel not growing and everybody passing, you're just like, man, what am I doing wrong? You know? But again, I told you, man, I would never, ever tell you guys lies on this channel and never compromise myself or be bought and paid for. Never. So I'd rather sacrifice some subscribers and views to tell you the truth. But it was just a humbling experience. It was great. I mean, tomorrow's going to be even better. I was joking with Robin, yeah, because we were talking. And I go, Robin, you been to Steak and Shake? He goes, no. I go, what? You haven't been to Steak and Shake? He goes, no. I said, you're going. I'm taking you. We're going. He's like, all right. He started laughing. And then Jor goes, Rajat hasn't gone either. And I looked at Rajat. I go, what? I go, we're all going tomorrow. So we're supposed to go tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Now, I just found out Michael Saylor is speaking at 4. So I don't know if we're going to go at that time. You know, people will make plans and then some other stuff will come up. Because, again, that's a while from now. It's like 20-something hours from now. So things could change. But how epic would that be? Right? Me, Rajat Sony, Jor for the score, and Robin Sierra, and probably a few others, going to Steak and Shake and Pan with Bitcoin. Whew, boy, you talking about legendary. Not because I'm there. Those guys, you know. And then me and Jor, man. That guy right there, that is my guy, man. Jor is my boy. Me and him, we got a special bond. We do. And it's nothing even needs to be said. You can just know when you got a special bond with somebody. And we do. And we can talk to each other without even saying anything. We just give each other a look like, you know, you know what I mean? But I'm literally like, I know he doesn't need my protection, but I am looking around. You know, I don't want nobody sneaking up on him. I know he ain't gonna do anything to him at a Bitcoin conference, but I don't know. I just felt like I just had to have his back. And I know he'd have my back too. But Jor is my guy, man. He is. That dude is my dude, man. And speaking of tomorrow, we're supposed to do a live stream tomorrow. I don't know what time and how we're gonna do it. We might stream it simultaneously, so stay tuned for that. But you talking about epic. And it's good that we got to know each other before we did the stream. Like, get the cobwebs out and get the little weird nervousness or whatever when you first meet somebody, you know what I mean? And you've been seeing them online and stuff. But, you know, we know each other now in person. You know, we physically know each other, and that's good. Pause. Nothing like that, I'm just saying. But great experience, man. Great experience. Got to see some speakers speak. And again, for all you guys that walked up to me today, telling me all the nice things, thank you so much. And some of you guys, you know, when I was asking you questions and talking to you, you know, you just, you know, some of them said, I can't believe I'm talking to you, or I can't believe you're asking me questions and stuff. And I'm just like, dude, I'm just making YouTube videos, okay? I'm not nobody special, man. Especially somebody who's been in Bitcoin longer than me. I don't know, man. Again, you know, it's hard not to look up to somebody when they're on your videos and you watch them a lot and you watch them for hours and hours. Because again, I completely understand. But what I try to do with somebody when I meet them I try to completely disarm them of that. Like, don't even look at me like that, bro. You know what I mean? Because trust me, you know, I'm not that way. I'm not. Will never be that way. I just won't. I'm one of God's children, man, and I'm not anybody better or special than anybody else. And once you start thinking that way about yourself, that's when you lost your way. And speaking of that, that's why I asked Jor. I said, Jor, is this fucking cool or what? He's like, yeah, man. Because both of us, we're just walking together. Me and him walk together a lot, step to step, and we're just talking. Because again, me and Jor got a lot in common, man. That's my boy, man. And really like that guy, if I haven't told you that before. And we looked at each other. I said, is this fucking cool or what, man? He's like, yeah, man. Yeah. He goes, what's even cooler is just meeting all these great people, these Bitcoiners, these great Bitcoiners. I go, yeah. I go, why do you think that is, man? Why is it that mostly everybody that's in Bitcoin are just good freaking people? And he thought about that. And I like the way Jor, when you ask him a question, he stops and thinks about it. You know, he's a thinker. He doesn't just give out an answer and he goes, you know, it's because, you know, people are trying to change the world and they don't think, we don't think short term, we think long term. And, you know, then we started bouncing ideas together and say, yeah, man, exactly. We're not Lambo boys. We're trying to change the world. We're not crypto boys. So, and that's what you guys are. Again, you got to get out there and work and try to change the world and not just stack sats, but make sure everybody you know gets these sats so they know that this system is definitely broken. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And again, guys, apologize about no live stream. You know the deal. It's a week. It's Bitcoin conference week. But you know, we're out here fighting. And I'm getting re-energized to come out here and talk to these people. Get them to 1 million sats, 100 hours of studying, and 1 sat per dollar. And we need to stop kicking the can down the road, get a new can, kick it off the cliff. And this can will not only pay off the inflation, stop the national debt, but destroy the system and start a new one. And if I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.